Hazmat 38, Engine 11, Medic 12, Battalion Chief 2, Safety 1, Channel SMS Ops 3, Map Page R23C, at King Supers, 100, West Littleton Boulevard.
Battalion 2, dispatch on 3. For the King Supers, they're going to be at the charging stations for a Nissan Leaf that's smoking. It has since been unplugged from the charger. Owners with the vehicle.
Dispatch, you can show Hazmat 38 responding.
Dispatch, thanks. 9.
Thank you, copy. Coming on scene now. I'll give my report in just a sec.
Good copy. 1210.
Dispatch, Battalion 2.
Battalion 2.
I'm on scene. We do have a smoking vehicle. No active flame at this time. We'll be investigating.
Coming in from smoking vehicle with no active flame. Should be investigating at 1211.
Command Engine 11, level 1.
Yeah, 11, come on scene. It's going to be on the east side of the parking lot along Broadway. 11, if you pull up this row where Medic 12 is, Medic 12, if you can move your vehicle out of the way, there's a plug right up there on the up the grass we can use if we need it.
Command Hazmat 38.
38, go ahead.
When you have a chance, if you could just look sub-model for us, the BEV, HEV, or FEEV.
Stand by.
Yeah, there's 11,
11, can you repeat?
batteries in Runaway.
Okay, batteries in Runaway. Let's go ahead and try and isolate the area as much as possible right now. Anybody in the fumes, out of the exhaust right now, make sure you're on air. We got a line for exposure protection only. No water. Hazmat 38, command.
38.
Yeah, if you can access from Broadway to the main access to the King Supers parking lot, you should be able to pull past there a little bit, and we're going to need your blanket.
Engine 11 responded to a electric vehicle fire here at the King Supers parking lot. The vehicle owner contacted us after they noticed smoke coming out from underneath the vehicle while it was hooked up to a charging station. The property owner disconnected it from the charging station, and the smoke continued to progress.
And Safety 2 is approaching the scene from Broadway.
Safety 2, command.
Go for Safety 2.
Yeah, Safety 2, we're going to have to start working on probably evacuating the strip mall to the south here since the winds are blowing that smoke right in over there.
Some of the surrounding areas for our response also, we evacuated the strip mall that was close by just as an extra precaution to ensure that they weren't exposed to any of the smoke with the wind shifts getting into their businesses.
Command Safety 2.
Safety 2, phone command.
Affirm. The southern strip mall is clear.
Net 2 from Hazmat 38.
Go ahead.
Will you come up here in front of the vehicle? We're going to utilize your car to pull it out from under the tree.
Hazmat 38, do you need water to protect that exposure right now? I mean, it's on scene. You probably just heard it, but the tires are going to start to go.
When our crews got on scene, they found the vehicle in what we call thermal runaway, which means that it's slowly burning from battery cell to battery cell within that electric vehicle. Our current response guideline for EV fires like this is to let it burn.
Go for Hazmat 38.
Yeah, if you can find that vehicle owner, make contact with them, just make sure he understands what our plan of action is right now.
Guidelines that we've developed in collaboration with the EPA. We found that the runoff, by putting water onto these fires, the water mixes with the products of combustion, the smoke, and creates more of an environmental impact than it does just letting it burn and letting that smoke go up into the air. So that's our current response protocols. This fire did kind of progress from a smoking battery fire. It was going into that thermal runaway pattern. We saw a pressurized flame coming out the bottom, which also indicated batteries were on fire. As it progressed, it became a fully involved vehicle fire that, again, we're letting burn. This is our standard response for this. We protected the exposures from the trees and the extra charging stations from catching fire. The smoke, we were able to create a perimeter, isolate people from getting into that area or driving through that area, but at no point was the community in any danger based off of our response. Thought we were out of the battery compartment burning phase, and so we attempted to extinguish it. As soon as they got an initial knock on that fire, pressurized flame started coming out from the bottom, indicating that there was still batteries that were on fire. We utilized a mixture of both water and foam. The foam just acting as that suppressant for those vapors, minimizing the water runoff impacts. Thermal runaway is as each of the batteries heat up. In the EV, there's usually a large panel of lithium-ion batteries that are all daisy-chained together. And so if one is damaged or is exposed to heat, it creates a chain reaction and goes from one battery to the next, which at that point, once one battery has heated up, it affects the next one in that chain and it continues on that phase, which we saw here today where it kind of slowly stopped and then it progressed again. It was each of those batteries going into that runaway. So right now all the smoke, we have very limited wind out here, so for the most part the smoke is going directly up into the atmosphere. Again, that's working with EPA. That's their recommendation for these responses, is to let it burn off and for that smoke to rise up into the air, into the atmosphere, as opposed to mixing the water, creating more of a toxic environmental hazard into the waterways. From here, we're going to extinguish it shortly. We're almost at the point where it's burnt through all of those batteries. Our crews will finish extinguishing it, let it cool, and then our response is to place a blanket, a specially designed blanket for these EV fires. For the community that does have EV electric vehicles, the biggest thing is just making sure that you're following any recall information from the vehicle's manufacturers. Get that checked out as soon as possible. Utilize reputable charging stations. And if you do notice any damage of your vehicle, get it checked out right away. Also, if you are charging it and you see that there's smoke coming from it, do just as this property owner did, unplug it from that charging station and back away from that vehicle and call 911. We'll load it up onto a tow truck, and then there's special designated tow yards that'll accept these EVs. If it does go back into thermal runaway, it'll protect their property from any further fire. For responding to structure fire, our standard procedures for our bunker gear are to take them to our station extractors, which are specialty machines that will extract any particulates out of the bunker gear. With the products of combustion that are created from these EV fires, a lot more toxins that their bunker gear is exposed to. So with that, to get rid of these toxins from their bunker gear, we send them off for a specialty cleaning, and they do it cleaning with carbon dioxide, and then they test it for the bunker gear for HF after it's been thoroughly cleaned. So any crew members that had direct exposure to that initial smoke during the firefighting aspects or during the securing of the vehicle, their gear will get bagged up by our logistics bureau. Our logistics will double bag it and then put it in a barrel, send it off to the specialty company. Usually takes a week or so for them to go through this thorough cleaning, deem whether it's still safe for our members to use. If it is safe, they'll continue with the cleaning process and then return it to those crew members. If they deem for whatever reason that it's no longer safe due to the high exposures from the smoke, then that gear will be condemned at this point.
Engine 15 is going to be following the tow truck.
I copy. Engine 15 is going to follow the tow truck.